desk.
The news.
News items. News items.
Hello and welcome to this week's Newsblast. What was that all about, Paul?
I remember when we did it last time, it was like really loud in your ears, so you said be careful because it's going to blast your eardrums out. So every now we go to the...
You don't need to worry about that anymore.
Okay.
Mine's just a loud ringing. It has been since 1991.
Anyway, that's just that. Right, yeah, so this is a Newsblast, and in this week's Newsblast, Slow Horses trots to a premiere date, Stars readies the chopping block, and Amazon Video join the quest for more money. Plus, we say goodbye to the man from U.N.C.L.E. In no particular order, we'll start with the headlines. Stars cancel 3 series and scrap another without even bothering to finish it.
And didn't even ask you.
No, didn't involve me in the decision. So Heels, Run the World, and Blind Spotting are all on the chopping block.
Heels was the one that the wrestling one.
That's the wrestling one. It's been really good. But I haven't watched much of the second series yet.
By sounds of it, no one has.
No.
Well, no, it got really good. But the problem is, I find it weird watching a program about wrestling that's wrestling, because that's kind of what wrestling is to me. So it's
You kind of get the concept
like
of
the
film.
Inception.
I don't understand what you mean.
Well, I'm watching a program about people pretending to run a wrestling company and then having online wrestling things going on and backstage wrestling things getting on. But that's kind of what I get when I watch normal wrestling.
Okay.
So it's like an Inception thing. I'm just drawing down further.
Okay.
Because there's enough of that in the real world of wrestling now to watch a program about a fake one. You know, all the scandals and backstage gripes and gossip and slander and...
Maybe that's why it's been cancelled, because they just can't compete with the
Brett.
real thing.
Can't compete with Brett.
Can't beat Brett.
Yeah.
Yep, so that's Heels, Run the World, and Blind Spotting. Run the World, Blind Spotting, not.
Who run the world?
World.
Anyone?
No, because that's been cancelled too.
Yeah,
Run
but
the
have you
World,
watched it?
is that the
No.
celebrities one when they get dumped somewhere and have to run?
I
So
don't
we've
know.
got
I'll be honest with you,
trailer.
Brett. These are the news things you sent me.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I only watched one of them.
No, that's celebrities cross
Yeah,
the
that's what it's
globe
called
or
in this
something.
country. They
Okay.
call it different.
No. This looks from the image. It looks like a scripted show of some
Okay.
sort.
Well, I know that now Cancel Heels is now trending across North America.
Across the globe.
Not Cancel Stars. Sorry, not Heels. Cancel Stars, because there's been like, it sounds like every program that anyone watched on that channel has been cancelled, and now everyone's really angry. Sounds very similar to what what was the channel? I want to say Warner. No, that when they cancelled like the Arrow programs and then they cancelled
CW.
all the CW. That was it. Sounds similar to what they did.
To be fair, when I read this, I in my head I was thinking of CW and not Stars. They've also knocked on the head the Venery of Samantha Bird, which won't resume production after the strike is over. So they've got halfway through and gone, bollocks to that. We're not going to pick it back up again.
Yeah, you want us writers want more? We're just not going to make anything.
Yeah, exactly.
We're just going to keep trawling out the back catalogue.
Is this a trend now though? Because we're getting a lot, like we said, CW have done it, Stars have now done it. There seems to be a lot of channels.
They're just culling.
And online.
They need to protect their budget.
Who are just chopping off their or deleting their product. I mean, Disney have done quite a bit, haven't they?
Yeah. Because there's no
but
guarantee now.
A lot of the reason for Disney is that they're just losing the rights to it because it's made by other studios.
Yeah.
Like a lot of stuff that's coming off Disney is going to pop up on Paramount because it's they had not the distribution rights, the rights to air. I don't know what the phrase is. The
streaming rights.
Streaming rights. Thank you. They had the streaming rights now down before Paramount Plus was even Paramount Plus. So now they're not going to renew it because they're going to run it for their own platform.
Stuff like Willow and things like that?
Well, I don't know about that, but I'm just...
They pulled that completely, haven't they?
Yeah.
You can't even watch it.
Maybe they just thought it was so shit.
Drags the brand down, maybe.
Maybe.
It could be, yeah.
And yeah, anyway, I don't even know what the Venery of Samantha Bird is.
No, it sounds painful.
Doesn't it?
Sounds like a certain
on
STI.
on an opposite note of that, actually, the BBC have promised to drop loads of 90s dramas on iPlayer.
Is that because they can't show them because of like racial stereotypes or something?
Possibly, or yeah, or just like they haven't got room in the schedule, and they do seem to be beefing up the iPlayer thing. Like, there's a lot of things of view it on iPlayer, and it's not actually on. I think iPlayer's the new BBC Three. You know that when it used to be on BBC Three, and then if it was any good, they just yank it across as quick as they could and pretend it was on BBC One all the time. They seem to be beefing it up a bit, so I don't know if this is part of their. Is the licensing bid up soon?
No, it's got nothing to do with that. It's to do with the fact that most people under the age of 25 don't watch linear television. So,
and it probably costs a lot of money to actually have a physical channel. So they're getting stuff.
It costs over $1 million just to be on the channel guide.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So if they get everything onto iPlayer, they can get rid of BBC Three.
Oh, they have.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
So they probably save that money, and so okay, people.
Oh yeah, it's just there and then click on. No, I know. Making Out was on there. I was looking for the one with the dustman, but I couldn't see that yet. Common as Muck. But you know, there's some dramas there.
They call it dramedy, don't they? That's some of the stuff they're putting on there.
Yeah, a lot of that sort of stuff. So it might be if you're of a certain age, you might rekindle some old memories by visiting the iPlayer soon.
Although if you're like us and you've already seen it, you're probably not going to bother.
Yeah,
you might.
Some might.
Anyway, shall I move on?
Yeah, please do.
Although, you know, I had a nice little spiel written out for this thing, and you just railroaded into it.
All I said was yes, please do.
No, before that, I was going to mention that they already knocked Outlander on the head.
Well, you're the one who wanted us to carry on. I was just agreeing.
No, before that, I got as far as the headline, said, boom, you're in.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was what we did. You said the story, and then we commented.
You said there were 3 programs that they're not continuing.
It's fine.
Okay, yeah,
It's
but
fine.
yeah, I
the
can't
3.
believe Outlander's gone. That was like.
I thought you didn't like Outlander.
I don't.
All right.
I was just giving this
Well,
story of these 3 a little bit of context, insofar as they've already cancelled Outlander as well.
Right.
You know, but
anything else?
No, I'm just
There we
going to
go
move on there.
So you missed out Outlander that no one wants anyway.
Well, I think there's a lot of people that do.
Not you though.
Not me, no.
Not me, not Brett. So who
I did
cares?
season 1.
I know.
No.
Then it got all romantic and
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
Leave for.
Leave it for the ladies.
It was justified by me by a teacher at school at one point where I said like the time travel element's just like forgotten now, isn't it? But apparently her daughter does turn up at some point.
Yeah, I think the
And
daughter
then
made an
goes
appearance
again,
in like
so-
season 4 onwards.
So
or something.
yeah, but no, the daughter pops in it as well. It is still time travel. I was like, I'm not watching it.
Yeah.
No. Okay, Apple TV have announced the premiere date for season 3 of spy drama Slow Horses.
Oh, I still really want to watch that.
When is it?
6. I'll get there.
I just me and you have seen it. He hasn't.
Well, that's his lookout, isn't it? The 6th episode, 3rd season of Slow Horses will premiere on December the 1st with 2 episodes. Count on, 2 episodes, and then it'll be 1 a week every Friday.
What is it though? Normally 6 or 8. I can't remember.
I think I got a feeling that last time it was 8 episodes, but they're saying 6 this
So
time.
they can't save up for Christmas then. We're gonna have to wait until New Year when they're all released.
Are they the same length? Maybe they're a bit longer episodes.
Don't know. I haven't. It never tells you that, does it? It's adapted from the 3rd novel, so it's kind of keeping in track with the originals. The 3rd novel's called Real Tigers. I don't know if that has any bearing on it. In season 3, a romantic liaison in Istanbul threatens to expose a buried MI5 secret. MI5 secret in London. When Jackson Lamb and his team of misfits are dragged into the fight, they find themselves caught in a conspiracy that threatens the future, not just of Slough House, but of MI5 itself.
I wonder if Morwenna Banks is gonna do any of the writing of those.
Did she do writing on the others then?
Mummy Pig, yeah.
Yeah, I know she is, but
it's just for the listeners and viewers that may not know. Yeah, she
Daddy Pig's in Common as Muck.
he is. You're right.
No one cares.
I'm a good boy, I am.
Everyone cares.
Yeah.
Possibly, if she's been involved in the first 2, then it's probably likely.
Cool.
All part of the same team.
I do like that.
I think it's brilliant. It's one of the best things to come out of Apple
It's not hard.
since they started.
Really, is it?
I don't know, listen. Well, the Silo was Apple, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know, but in the
That was
grand
good.
scheme of things, it's been out for a couple of years. Oh, actually, saying that, no, they have done a few.
I think the stuff they do that's good is really good.
I
They've
think,
just got some shit.
I think, and the problem is that most of the stuff isn't actually free, and you have to buy it.
I don't know. I haven't bought anything from Apple.
Yeah,
Everything I've watched
they only
is-
got a limited supply of their own stuff,
Yeah.
and then everything else is pretty much.
Severance. That was good. You haven't done that, have you? Severance.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to.
Why not?
I didn't like it and haven't gone back to it.
Oh, no, that's still. I mean, I
First
don't know
couple
if
of
they're going
episodes
to
were a
carry it
bit
on or
slow,
not.
but
Hopefully, they are going to pick it back up again because it didn't really end.
maybe they could sell the rights to Star by getting rid of everything.
Yeah, that's it. That's what they're doing. Maybe that's it. They're cancel loads of stuff so they can start making better stuff. Who
Yeah.
knows? Any more comments on Slow Horses before I move on?
No, I'm looking forward to it. And Brett,
No,
you
me
need to
too.
watch
I
it.
Yeah.
do want to watch it, but it's on Apple.
Well, just
so-
make it
I thought you
happen.
had Apple.
No, I had it free for 6 months and never watched anything on it.
Go get a new phone or something.
Yeah.
And you can resign.
Well, get a laptop. You need a laptop, and
Yeah.
then you might get like.
Yeah, look for a deal that gives you Apple TV with it.
Or I could have someone else who's got Sky.
I haven't got Sky.
What does it matter if you got Sky because you need Apple?
Yeah.
Think about no, because you get it free for 6 months with Sky.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's a bit weird. Sky giving away Apple.
yeah. Because I can't get it again on my account because I got it. So who can I know that's got Sky and then get it free for 6 months?
Fair news. Right.
That's the plan.
Let's move on. Amazon Prime Video will have ads from 2024.
Don't give a shit about ads. Can we have a decent interface?
I know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what they'll do. They'll invest some of their money into it. So they're going to introduce adverts on the streaming service from 2024. Excuse me, in US, UK, Canada, and other markets. You'll get the option to not have adverts at a cost of 20% more than you're currently paying. And obviously, it's different all over the world, so I don't really know what that means.
So if I'm watching a film,
I imagine so. If you
is it going to be like adverts at the start?
That's what I was going to say. If you,
I don't mind
Just
that.
stop interrupting.
Right.
I would imagine if it's like Freevee or there was something else. I can't remember what it was now. Another streaming service. But yeah, it's an advert at the start,
Yeah.
and then it just
So I don't mind that.
oh, it's whatever we watched Philadelphia on. What was that on? Was that Pluto?
Oh yeah, well it's Pluto.
Pluto do it. They don't necessarily chop up the show you're watching, but they'll have like 2 minutes worth of adverts at the start, which you
Yeah.
can't fast forward. But you can kind of I'll put up with that. That's not the end of it. It's like watching a YouTube video. at
Just
the
make
end
a cup
the
of tea and
day.
get a drink.
Yeah.
But for an Amazon thing, what's Prime now? 75 for a year? Or
I
something?
can't remember because I paid it nearly
Yeah,
a
so
year
I mean,
ago.
say,
so-
say it's 75 for a year, and they go, oh, next year it's 79, or you can go 80 and not have adverts. Is it going to make that much of a? Most people probably just tick the box, don't they?
But it
Yeah,
depends on.
but then you got 40 million people that go, I'll pay that extra pound.
Yeah.
What's that work out in extra poundage?
Well,
Or-
that's what I'm-
40
almost.
million.
Well,
Also-
no, that's what I'm saying. Like, as a gift, I mean,
No,
most
yeah,
people-
for the consumer, it doesn't make a lot of
yeah,
difference.
but for the
them,
yeah.
that's
That's
you know.
almost 20 minutes of a Lord of the Rings episode.
it's like why football stadiums. It's why,
that's the credits.
yeah,
Yeah, no, I get
that's
you.
the
I
that's
get
the
you.
reasoning I'm thinking.
That's the rub.
That's cult faction. Oh, 2 minutes. And finally, in sadder news, Man from U.N.C.L.E. and NCIS actor David McCallum has died at the age of 90. The British actor became a star by playing a secret agent in the 1960s spy drama Man from U.N.C.L.E. and more recently had a long-running role as a medical examiner on hit CBS program NCIS. Other acting credits include TV shows Colditz and Sapphire and Still, and there's some others that you've recently brought to my attention that I didn't know about.
Yeah, the Invisible Man.
Oh no, I did know about that, but yeah, Invisible Man.
I forgot what the ones I said now.
He was a musician as well.
Ben 10, he was Professor Paradox.
Oh, didn't know that.
Yeah, there you go. But he's basically been there. He was even in Sex and the City. He did everything. Outer Limits, Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Okay, we don't need a whole list. I just thought.
Fab.
No.
But most decent shows of television, he was in.
That's a sweeping generalisation.
Oh, it is.
Most decent TV shows he's been in.
He's been in them. Plus, also, he was a very accomplished musician, having studied music before he became an actor, and
Yeah, he got sampled by
No.
Jennifer.
No. That's all I can do.
That bit that Dr. Dre and Snoop used, that was him.
So if you don't know who he is, you've probably heard his music.
We'll probably talk more about him in the full episode later on in the week.
Okay, that's
So-
going to be in my head.
Any last minute additions to the news? Anything that's broken as we've been spoken?
Broken
Nearly.
as a
It almost
spell. I
worked.
like
It almost
that.
worked.
That was pretty good.
Anything's breaking as we've been speaking?
Yeah.
It's
Remember that for
broken
next time we
and-
ever hosted the next one.
Oh, there is.
Oh, hot off the press.
Well, they
A
have
couple of days ago.
Well, they have confirmed that Star Trek 4 is still in the works. They haven't abandoned the franchise. It's confirmed it's still in the works.
Is it going to be Tarantino?
Not at the moment.
I wanted that. I wanted a narrated Star Trek film.
Okay, that was the news.
News desk.
The news.
News items. News items.